All right, you guys, this is the video for the Corkboard project. So I'm just going to go over this a little bit. I have the directions printed. If you would like those, you can ask for that as well, but the video helps you to see what we're working on. So if you go on Google Classroom, there is access to, let's choose this one. You have access to my website, which is down here at the bottom, which you need to go to get to the corkboard. So once we're on the website, you can click digital arts and then click the Corkboard project. And if we scroll down, we have all this fun stuff here. So let me just show you the example first, so you know what we're working with. Here's my example. So if you probably have one of these at home, and if you don't, corkboard or a bulletin board or a whiteboard, something like this helps you stay organized. You can also put things on it that you like, things that are kind of describe you. So that's what we're doing here. We're making this about you. So that does not mean you need to copy exactly what I did, because then it would be about me. You want to make this about you. And you are able to use your own photos if you would like for things. I have these here. So if you have those in your drive already, then you can use those. I can show you how to do that. Just let me know if you need help with that. All right, so the first thing, I'm going to go through this a little bit quickly because I already kind of did this whole project, so I don't want to bore you with the whole thing. So to start, let's go to Pixlr. You're going to click Create New Photo. We will do Landscape 7x5, which is right here. You are going to name it Corkboard / your name. Not my name, your name. You do not have to turn the background on. We can leave that off. And then once you have that, you can click Create. And here we go. We are going to go back to my website. And you're going to copy this photo of the corkboard. Go back in here. Edit, paste, and stretch it out to fit screen. There's going to be some background left over because this won't fit perfectly. So that's fine if there's like a little bit of those squares at the top. So I'm going to right click on this clipboard layer. I'm going to rename that Corkboard, and I'm going to lock it. That way it doesn't move. So pretty much from here, you're kind of choosing the things that you want on your corkboard. So here on mine, you need to have at least 5 different images, but you can do more if you would like. Each thing that you put on here has to be put up with something. So if you have a corkboard at home, you can't just slap something on there and it sticks. It needs to have a push pin, a piece of tape. I have magnets, even though they're not usually magnetic, but we'll pretend that this one is for this project, purposes of this project. I also have some stickers that I found online that they obviously don't need a push pin or anything, and neither do Post-it notes. I have all the things that you would need to start off right here. So I'm just going to show you how to kind of manipulate these to get what you want on your project. I am going to first pull up my old project. Here it is. Okay, so the first thing that I put on mine, let's see, I found some stickers. So if you just Google, I Googled point shoe sticker or boxer dog sticker. Let me see, where's the boxer dog that I have? This is why it's very important that you name these, because I didn't. I was doing this rather quickly, so now I don't know which one's which. When I was magic wanding these, you want to make sure the tolerance is low. That way it can still keep that white outline, because that's how you kind of know it's a sticker. So for this project, at least, a lot of the things that we're going to magic wand, the tolerance should be like 5, very low. I also have here, I will show you how to do, if you would like to take a Polaroid photo. I'm going to copy this. Edit, paste. So if you would like to use this, I'm just going to give you a little how to do this. If you click the magic wand tool, 32 tolerance is too high. I've tried this like 100 times. Make that about 5. Click on the white background, backspace, Control D to get rid of the dots, and here we go. You also want to get rid of this black in the middle of it. So you can just click right on that, backspace, Control D, and now it's kind of an empty, it's empty. To open a photo from your drive, this is how you can do it. You can click File, Open Image. Let's see a picture of Murphy. All right, picture of Murphy. I'm going to click Open, and it opens in its own tab. So now there are 2 tabs open. So to get this picture onto the other tab with your corkboard, we are going to click Edit, Copy, and then back here, we're just going to click Edit, Paste, and here it is. It's gigantic, so we're going to make this a little bit smaller. That way it kind of fits in here. If it's too small and you want to stretch it out, you can always use these to move it. You can also click Edit, Free Transform, and that will give you the option to stretch it out this way, which I don't really want to do because it makes us look weird. But that's an option. So I want to take that photo that I just took and I want to move that layer behind the Polaroid. So now you can see it kind of fits into that frame, and I'm going to try the best I can to fit us in here. We don't really fit that well, but that's okay. There we go. And then to get rid of these little extra pieces, I'm just going to take my eraser and I'm using the period button to make my brush bigger. I am just going to paint like that, and that gets rid of it. You don't have to merge these together. If you want to, I guess you could, but then you would have to make sure that everything else is not visible. You can kind of just move them as you need to move them. You'll just have to move them separately. That's the easiest way to do it. So that is how you do the Polaroid. Everything else that I have, especially everything on here, is pretty much just the magic wand. Same thing with these magnets. If you want to use the magnets, magic wand, and then just erase the ones that you don't want. But then I think that's like everything I have. I'm just going to delete this one because this is not one of my originals. So this is kind of how I made, now you can see this is how I made the Polaroid. I did the same thing I just did. So you can see these like edges on the outside of the photo are just erased because that's how I made the frame. I'm just putting everything back up. I have my Croatian flag. Obviously, you don't need to put a flag. That's just what I have. You also don't need to put a picture of a dog. That's just what I have. You want to post whatever you want to post. That is up to you. For the Post-it note, before I forget about that, and for the little piece of paper, I put up, let me get my magnets back up. I wrote my name. I also wrote a little to-do list, and I wrote a little note on the Post-it note. Now to do that, you are going to it's very simple. I'll take that away. We are going to put the text tool, which is the T. Click on that. Click anywhere on the page. It says, do you want to add a new text layer? Yes, add. And then you just write whatever it is you want to write. You can change the font up here. There's tons of fonts you can pick from. You can change the color right over here, the fill button. If I want to make it red, it turns red. And then you kind of just, once you're done, you can click the move tool and you can click and drag it. You can use this little circle and it tilts. So that's up to you. And if you want it to fit a little bit better, you can make it smaller so it fits right on the Post-it note. Just like that. So that's how you do the text. Very, very simple. It looks very put together, but it's actually a very simple project. And again, to search for stickers, if I wanted to do, I did my boxer dog, so it's just easier to search for the word sticker inside your search. That way it has that white outline. How cute. Because it makes it look more like a sticker that way. So again, you need at least 5 images. You can do more. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8. You don't have to use the things on my website. These are just all things you'll find on a corkboard. It's up to you. Oh, I also want to show you one other thing. So this smiley face here, I don't know if this would fit in with your project at all, but I wanted to show you what I did. It was originally yellow, but I wanted to change it because I had a lot of yellow things. And when I did that, I clicked on the paint bucket tool and I clicked right here on the color picker, the top circle. I chose my color. So it's green right now. Let's say I wanted to make it, I don't know, purple. I would find the color I want, click OK, and I just click right on it and it would change colors. So again, you don't have to do that. That's just an option. I wanted to make sure you guys knew that that's possible. That's pretty much it. If you have any other questions about it, just let me know. Make sure when you're finished, you save it as a JPG. But when you are not done, you're going to save it as a PXZ. That way you're able to work on it again. I'm finished, so I'm saving mine as a JPG. And if you have any questions, please let me know.